TRN News.
The Shelby County Health Department is giving away free mosquito fish as part of its mosquito control plan to reduce the spread of West Nile virus. The tiny fish, known as gambusia, can eat up to 100 mosquito larvae a day and are ideal for use in pools, fountains, and other stagnant water sources. Officials say the fish offer an environmentally friendly way to control mosquito populations. President Trump is endorsing Kid Rock's MAGA-friendly restaurant in Nashville. The Detroit Cowboy opened in May, but the grand opening is today. Trump showed support for his longtime friend on Truth Social and said he's looking forward to visiting sometime soon. The all-American themed seafood joint features a patriotic bald eagle mural and has become a popular place to visit. I'm Joe Lincoln.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
I'm getting older. Do I need to worry about falling?
Yes, you do. Every year, 1 in 4 people 65 and older will experience a fall, and many result in serious injury. The majority of falls happen at home, so take a look around. Replace bulbs and add lighting to help you see obstacles. Remove things that can make you trip. Fix uneven steps and floors, and install handrails in bathrooms and on stairs. Consider balance or strength training exercises, which can help with agility. Get your eyes and hearing checked regularly. Changes in your hearing can affect your balance. To learn more, please talk to your doctor about steps you can take to help prevent a fall. You can also visit aarpfoundation.org or MedicareMadeClear.com/falls. This message was brought to you by United Healthcare and AARP Foundation.
Tennessee leads the nation in completed FAFSA forms. That's according to the National College Attainment Network. Additionally, the Tennessee Higher Education Commission has recognized 158 high schools as FAFSA champions for the 2024-25 academic year. State officials say the achievement reflects Tennessee's effort to support students in pursuing college degrees. Workers and business owners in downtown Nashville are preparing for the return of CMA Fest this week. The massive event kicks off Thursday and runs through Sunday with music performances on multiple stages and other activities on and around Broadway. Jason Aldean, Carly Pierce, and Luke Bryan are among the headlining artists who will perform at Nissan Stadium as part of the event. CMA Fest is estimated to draw roughly 90,000 attendees. I'm Joe Lincoln, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. The Putnam County Sheriff's Office has arrested a Cookeville man for aggravated rape of a child. A report from detectives accused 29-year-old Cameron A. Wheaton of engaging in sexual contact with an 8-year-old female. That report also indicated that security footage captured the alleged crime. In Tennessee, Wheaton's alleged offense carries a maximum sentence of death or life in prison without the possibility of parole. The Cookeville City Council meets tomorrow evening to consider a 7-cent property tax increase. The proposal expected to generate an additional $850,000, which would fund a $2,000 market adjustment and 2% merit increases for 482 full-time employees. Cookeville's last property tax increase came in 2023 when council approved a 10-cent increase. Putnam County's construction activity remained steady last month. County Mayor Randy Porter said Tuesday that the county issued 30 building permits in May for $5.9 million in construction, 13 of those for single-family homes. That number slightly under the 33 permits issued the same period last year. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Wednesday morning forecast. Another sunny and warm day is ahead of us with highs climbing into the middle 80s. Skies will be partly cloudy overnight with lows in the mid-60s. Thursday will be mostly sunny with isolated pop-up thunderstorms developing in a few spots during the afternoon hours. Highs will be in the mid-80s. Friday will be much more unsettled with scattered thunderstorms likely, especially during the afternoon hours. It's possible we could see 1 or 2 organized clusters of storms late in the day or in the evening. Highs will be in the mid-80s. A few storms could be strong with gusty winds and very heavy rainfall. Saturday is shaping up to be similar, with scattered storms likely and highs around 80. Be sure you're following Upper Cumberland Weather on Facebook and X for the latest weather information.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Every morning feels so bright, with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila here. We're in the Willow Window Studio. It is 6:07 now. Today is Wednesday. It's the 4th of June, and Sheila Scruggs is back.
Hey, I want to thank my hubby, Tim Scruggs, for filling in for me yesterday.
You did great.
Had a little tummy virus thing.
Yeah, there's been something going around. There's the tummy thing, and then there's a upper respiratory thing going around as well. So everywhere.
I don't wish either one on anybody. I was like throwing up.
Yeah. Tim said, "You don't want to know."
It was pretty bad.
I said, "Man, how's Sheila?" And he looked at me and he goes, "You don't want to know."
He said I turned 3 different shades of white.
I thought that was so funny because Tim, is pretty, pretty
cut and dry.
open, about things. And then he's like, like he'd been in that little girl's room in The Exorcist or something. He's
yes.
like, "Oh, don't go in there."
Her head spun around.
Yeah. But it is good to have you back. Tim did a great job.
I thought so too. He did good.
Nothing like Little Miss Sunshine, Sheila Scruggs, right?
I didn't feel too sunshiny yesterday. But
According to Tim, the sun did not.
You do not
you
want
want
to
the
know.
sun to come out.
That's funny.
A few things you need to know. Everybody's been asking. Now we know what's being built behind the Walmart.
Yeah.
Williams Wholesale. And it's officially open to the public. And it's a full service wholesaler like Williams Wholesale's been forever, since 1939. And so they finally got that open. Now everybody knows what's getting built behind Walmart.
So that's good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. Food to the Rescue, they've received 1,201 sponsorships so far, like to sponsor a child. They're still asking for sponsors, and they're so close to their goal of 1,300. So they're almost there.
Wow, good.
They need another 100 sponsorships.
Okay.
So they need all of the children sponsored. Overton County and Jackson County are not fully funded at at this time. So consider sponsoring a child in Overton and Jackson County as well.
How much did you say it was? Just, or does it say in there?
Like how much to do?
Yeah, like if you wanted to sponsor a child, like how much would that dollar amount be? Does it say in there? Or do we need to call?
It doesn't.
Okay.
They just need 99 more sponsorships. Seems like it wasn't like it's like I don't want to really say.
Well, don't worry about it.
Wasn't that much, but I mean,
I didn't know if it was in that news piece there that
it's
you got.
not. But you can go to Food to the Rescue, and that is on Facebook, and it tells you more about it. There's a link there.
Good. This is an interesting stat, and I think I knew it, but it's nice to be reminded. 99.9% of all business done in the United States is done through small business. 99.9%. And small businesses have been growing. In 2019, there were 30.7 million small businesses in America. There's 34.8 million small businesses in America currently. And more and more, keep opening up, and we're a good spot for them here. So
more and more keep opening up here.
Yeah, I think Wayne Neighbors, he puts out the new businesses that have come.
Yeah.
I want to say there's maybe 30 new businesses that I saw that he'd put out, and that's just in Putnam County.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
It's unbelievable. I don't even know where they're finding all the space.
So way to go, small business. We love you.
Well, have your calendars marked for June 21st because Blood Assurance in Cookeville is having a block party. It's from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Their annual community block party. There's going to be food provided by the Putnam Room, which is delicious food. Live music from the band Blazing Phoenix. Bounce houses for the kids, cornhole boards, and everyone that donates will receive a T-shirt, a $20 e-card, and be entered in for another giveaway. So, 5th annual Cookeville Community Block Party. So, I guess that's going to be around Blood Assurance.
Yeah.
And that's a good area because that's on the west side.
That's always fun.
Yeah.
This is neat too. Plenty Bookstore. They're doing a thing called Kids Color and Cool Down. Happens every Wednesday in June and July from 2 to 3. They provide coloring supplies and stuff like that, and an audio book is playing while you're doing that. This week it's Charlotte's Web, so you can take your kids over to Plenty Bookstore, and there's a cafe there for you adults too to have some coffee. So you can have some coffee, the kids can color and listen to Charlotte's Web and get out of the hot for a little while in June and July from 2 to 3 every Wednesday. Plenty Bookstore.
That's all I have. And things you need to know.
Maybe no.
Oh, okay. That was cute. Oh, okay.
Got Roku.
That's our advertisement. It says where to find us. Do you have a Roku?
Yeah, the way that lady says it. Do you have Roku? This weekend it starts the after dark movies at the park at Dogwood Park. This Friday at dusk, Wild Robot will be playing. Wild Robot.
That's what I feel like sometimes.
Like a wild robot?
Just wild.
Oh, okay. Also, yesterday we were telling you about Fishing with the Mission. That's going to be at the Twin Lakes Catfish Farm, raising money for Upper Cumberland Child Development. And you can win $25,000 if you catch the tagged
Not
catfish.
$2,500, $25,000.
$25,000.
If you catch that tagged fish, there's going to be two.
Yeah.
Greta will be back in, and possibly Chris Henry with the Henry brothers on Thursday to tell us more about the rules of that.
Yeah, we had some...
we had power go out.
Power went out here, and of course, no power, no play.
I think Tim brought the energy with him, so it
no
just...
worky without the electricity. Another thing that's going on Saturday, it is the Pulling for a Purpose plane pool and run the runway 5K at Upper Cumberland Regional Airport. 5K starts at 9. The plane pool is at 11. and the event supports the Special Olympics of Tennessee. Get more information at specialolympics.org/planepool.
I do have one more thing.
Okay.
You know, that zebra that's been on the loose.
Yes.
He's not been caught yet. His name is Ed.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, he stopped by to see us.
Right. I've been seeing all this zebra stuff, but I hadn't had time to find out.
Rutherford County is where he was at, and that he's run through neighborhoods. He got loose from somebody's farm.
Yeah.
And he's been running down the interstate, running down neighborhoods, and people have been trying to catch him, which I hope that they do before he gets hit, because he is having a time of his life. It shows him on Ring cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like going through people's yards,
Like,
checking it out.
what's up?
And then like, okay, let me run down here and check this out.
Yeah.
So it's like, it is funny, but then I worry that he's going to get hit by a car or something. I hope that they find a Ed, but
I hope they find Ed too, although I am enjoying all the
memes and all this stuff. I mean, now Cookeville, of course, we've taken it and ran with it. Ralph's had a picture of him.
We're jealous that it didn't happen here.
Yeah, because we
That's
like
what it seems like. Like we're just claiming it. That's what it seems like.
we took it and made it the best it could be.
Yeah, we know it happened in Murfreesboro, but it happened here.
Yeah, and it could have.
Yeah.
You know, we have so many pettings. Well, check out Good Morning Cookeville's Facebook page and see Jason and me with Ed.
All right. Congratulations to our 4-H BB team, which is going to the Daisy National Championship in Arkansas here at the end of the month. They're raising funds to get there by doing a car wash this Saturday at 11 at the AutoZone on South Willow Avenue. A good bunch of people there, because we had them in last year for that. And Jaden and Josie Grotter, no relation, and Coach Jason Grotter, no relation.
Yeah.
Are all part of this. But anyway, we're proud of our 4-H BB team for going. Also, got one more here for you. East Spring Street, starting today, they're going to be doing some milling work, basically from Chuck Johnson's there at Skyline Drive all the way up to Watauga Road. And that is today. It starts at 8. It will reopen at 5. So if you got to be on Spring Street out that way, on that part of Cookeville, between 8 and 5 today, they're going to have you rerouted around. So just know it's going to take a little extra time.
No, it's going to be a little inconvenient for a little bit.
Yeah, or you just avoid that area, maybe. Hopefully. But anyway, that's all I got for things you need to know, I think, Sheila.
And it's time for your 2 cents, brought to you by Freedom Pawn at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. They're your guns and ammo store and everything in between. Friendliest and cleanest little pawn shop around. What was your first car, and would you still drive it if you could?
Yeah, mine was a 1973 Chevy Love truck. Baby blue.
I'd still drive mine too. Mine was
I love that little truck.
a Buick Somerset, and I love that little car.
Yeah.
I felt special in it.
Yeah, that was a, I wish they still made little trucks like that.
Yeah.
That's no one makes a little truck anymore.
I love those little trucks.
Yeah.
I wanted a small truck or a Jeep.
Oh yeah. I wish Nissan would bring back the hard body.
Yeah.
Remember those little trucks, the Nissan hard body,
Yeah, I
they
do.
call them? Those are
Wonder
great.
why they got a style couldn't
I
haul
don't
much
know.
in them.
I don't know. I have no
love
idea.
those little
I just
trucks,
thought
though.
they were great.
Yeah.
All right. So, what was your first vehicle, and would you still drive it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Head over to Jason and Sheila on Facebook or Good Morning Cookeville, whichever one floats your boat there. We'll be right back. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. We'll be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate. 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window studio. It's 6:20 now. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. 931-520-6450 is their number.
Our guest this morning will be Rita Watson. The Folk Medicine Festival is happening in Red Boiling Springs this Saturday.
Oh, neat.
And well, she'll be in to talk more about that. Then Ethan Hadley with the Crossville Chamber of Commerce will be in at 7:30.
Neat.
Yeah, but we always have good guests.
Yeah.
And now it's time for your 2 cents. It's brought to you by Freedom Pawn, the best pawn shop around.
In the world.
In the world. Friendliest, cleanest, and they're your guns and ammo store, too. Freedom Pawn, 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. The question, your 2 cents, what was your first car, and would you still drive it today? Now, if you could, if it was still working.
I would. I would totally drive my Chevy Love truck. Had a banging stereo in it too. It was a Sony JBL speakers.
Looky there. I mean, you were fancy.
Pretty awesome.
Of course you had a good one with great speakers.
Yeah. That was the best. That was honestly the stereo and speakers were about as much as the entire truck.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Yeah. About as much as the entire truck. What was your first car? Would you still drive it today if you could? I have a lot of good answers here. Archie said a 1968 Mustang. Oh. Shoot, yeah, I'd be proud to drive that.
Heck yeah.
I would be proud to drive that.
Well, the best thing about all this is if we could pay the price that they
had back then. Yeah. Christy said a 92 Toyota Camry, and no.
Man, those early
Camrys last
forever.
They still do.
Yeah.
Kim said, heck no, I hated that Ford Granada.
Love it. Those were not pretty cars.
No, they weren't.
Even the name sounded bad.
Granada. Sounds like granola.
Granada sounds like something that,
Nada, no.
You know, what's the matter, man? I got a Granada in my lower back.
I got a Granada in my lower back, and it ain't pretty.
Yeah.
Ray said he had a 69 Camaro.
Sweet. I love those cars.
He said it's 354 speed, red with black stripes and white vinyl top. I can so picture that.
Always wanted one of those.
He said, yeah, I would certainly drive that.
Yeah.
Johnny Ferguson.
Who wouldn't drive that?
Yeah, true. I mean, the stripes and everything, it made it look
those
cooler.
Are beautiful cars.
Yeah. Johnny Ferguson. Yeah. Listen to him. 78 Trans Am. Love it, and I have it.
No way.
Johnny.
That is
I'm
great.
a little jealous of that.
Yeah.
Having your first car and it being a Trans Am.
Uh-huh.
That's great. He took care of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kevin said a 1973 Ford truck. He didn't say if he'd still drive it or not, but I'm assuming he would. Yeah. Melinda said
F-150s are neat.
Oh, I love those.
Or they were just called no. That was the Chevy that just called it custom. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. Melinda said a 73 Datsun, and nope, she would not still drive it.
Those Datsun Z cars, the old
Z.
I
thought they were cute.
They are like major collectibles.
Are they really?
Now. They're the new, like power car.
Huh.
And there's lots of people fixing those up now. The 280Zs and muscle car. It's a new muscle car.
I thought they were real cute back then, and now they're like,
yeah.
Okay. So Carol said late 1960s Chevrolet Nova, green with a black vinyl roof. And yes, I love that car.
Yeah. Black and green.
Yeah. That sounds cool, doesn't
That's
it?
70s right there.
Jim had a 1962 Chevy Impala 2-door. And yes, I would love to have it now and drive
Absolutely,
Yeah.
man. That's such a cool car.
Russell said a 1968 Pontiac Firebird. Yes, I wish I still had it.
In a heartbeat.
Dang, that's a good first car.
Yeah.
Michelle said a 1980 Wildcat Blue Chevy Chevette. Yes, I would still drive it.
The Chevy Chevette.
The little Chevette.
There's another one. It's not Granada bad.
No.
But the Chevette was always.
That's why I don't even see them around a lot. Like people want to fix up. No. They're scrap. They're in the scrap yard for sure. But I can see a love for it, especially when it was your first car.
Yeah.
Savannah said the one I currently drive. It's a 2015 Chevy Trax. I bought my first car last year, so good for her.
Yeah.
Tex said a 69 Corvette Ragtop. I would absolutely drive that.
Stop it, Tex. Why'd you ever get rid of that?
I know. Life happens,
I know. I get it.
Yeah, we all have things we're sorry we let go of.
Right.
We don't want to go down that road.
No, sad road.
John said a 1968 Buick Skylark.
I have a hard time placing what that looks like, but I imagine it'd be cool.
Jason
I love the
Todd.
old cars.
I do too.
They're so much cooler than what's
think
out
so
today.
too.
Yeah.
Jason Todd said a 1990 GMC Sierra 1500 two-wheel drive, long wheelbase, maroon in color.
There
I
you
sure
go.
would drive it now if I could.
That's a man's truck.
Oh,
right
I like
there.
that maroon color too.
That's a man's truck.
Toby said a 67 Ford Fairlane, and yes, I would
Beautiful.
still drive it.
Beautiful car.
I like the name of this, but I can't picture it. Those old Plymouths, 69 Plymouth Fury.
I can't.
I like Fury.
I can't picture what it looks like.
He
either.
said, I wish I still had
know
it.
I've
That's
seen
Wayne.
one, but I think it was like a smaller Le Mans.
No, it's not the
I
Lamar.
think it was. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
64 Ford Fairlane, and yes, I would drive it. That's
Yeah.
Robin Hudnall that said that. There's a lot of Mustangs, and a lot of them say, I wish I still had it. That Mustang, to me, like the 60s Mustang in that area, are the cutest car, and then the coolest looking too.
Oh yeah, I love the old Mustangs. Anywhere in that 65 to 70
Yes.
era of Mustang, Camaro, Firebird,
Trans Am, yeah.
any of that are just
They're like
beautiful.
the quintessential muscle car.
Yeah.
And cool sport car.
Yeah. And then when you get up into the 70s, it's mostly, Trans Ams and Firebirds.
Yeah.
Mustang's kind of lost its way there for a minute.
It had its moment, and then it fell off
It
the
kind of petered
top
out,
ringer.
and then it came back at when the Mustang came back out with the 5.0.
Yes.
That's when the Mustangs
We're like,
became cool.
it's back,
again.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My hair can't blow. Homies don't stand by, waiting just to say hi.
Oh, here's a picture.
Stop. No, just roll by.
I love this. John Bill said a 1966 Caprice Classic. For sure, I'd drive it today.
Yeah.
That's cool looking.
And y'all had some great first cars.
I know. Yeah.
Makes my 1973 Chevy Love truck not as good.
Well, it's good when you say it that way. Chevy Love.
Chevy Love truck.
With the good stereo.
I called it the Love Machine.
Of course you did.
My mom called it the Blue Goose because she thought it looked like a goose and it was blue. I tried.
He tries to make it look cool and be
tried
cool.
to have swag.
And your
then
mama
my
goes, "It's a
ruined-
goose."
Yeah, my mom totally ruins it. Of course, I don't think I ever told her I called it the Love Machine.
Oh, I hope you didn't.
She'd have been real embarrassed by that.
But she would have said, that Jason.
Oh, what are we going to do with him? Tommy, what are we going to do with him?
Tommy, help your son.
Coming up, we've got spoiler alert, things going on in the world of entertainment and music. We'll get to that here in just a little bit here on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Stay with us.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln Cookeville. Are you tired of having to wait at a dealership to get your car serviced? Well, then you're going to love Ford Mobile Service from Ford of Cookeville. From oil changes and tire rotations to simple repairs, our certified technicians will do their thing right in your own driveway thanks to our state-of-the-art mobile service van. Let us come to you. Schedule your Ford Mobile Service now at FordLincolnCookeville.com or give us a call at 931-526-3325. Terms and conditions apply. See deal for details.
Did you know that all of our stations have some great half-price Upper Cumberland deals? You're supporting local businesses and getting great savings at the same time.
Businesses like Fog Light Food House, CG's Boutique, The Exceptional Bean, Fire and Vine Restaurant and Rooftop Bar, and the Royal House of Cheese.
Visit any of the Cookeville Communications station websites for more information or to purchase a half-price gift card.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. After missing the NBA Finals, the New York Knicks are parting ways with head coach Tom Thibodeau. Thibodeau coached the Knicks for the last 5 seasons and led them to their deepest playoff run in the last 25 years. He led the Knicks to 50-win seasons in each of the last 2 years for the first time since 1995. The Knicks management said they are moving in another direction as they try to bring a championship to their fans. The Colorado Rockies finally snapped their streak of 22 series losses in a row as they beat the Miami Marlins yesterday 3-2. It's the first series win since last season. It's only the second time this season they've won consecutive games. They'll go for the sweep tomorrow against the Marlins. The Atlanta Braves are 3-7 in their last 10 games after falling to the Arizona Diamondbacks last night 8-3. The Braves are now 27-32 this season. Elsewhere in the MLB, the Reds beat the Brewers 4-2. Royals topped the Cardinals 10-7. White Sox beat the Tigers 8-1, and the Phillies beat the Blue Jays 8-3. Former Minnesota Vikings defensive end Jim Marshall died Tuesday at the age of 87. Marshall set the record for consecutive games played at 282, 270 of which were with the Vikings. That record stood until Brett Favre broke the record in 2009, also with the Vikings. He captained the Vikings for 14 seasons and holds the record for opponent fumbles recovered with 29. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila, and we're here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:33 now.
We're at 64 right now. It's going to be a high around 85. Going to be a nice day. A little bit of breeze out there, and it's going to be sunny for us too. And then we've got some great guests coming up. We got Rita Watson. She is the end-all, be-all, do-all in Bread Boiling Springs.
Yeah.
I mean, she's always a lot of fun.
She does it all.
Folk Medicine Festival. That's a cool festival. Have you ever been to that?
No, I hadn't, but I want to go.
Yeah, it's coming this Saturday. And, of course, Fishing with the Mission is this Saturday, too. So there's so much going on. And then Ethan Hadley from the Crossville Chamber of Commerce will be in at 7:30. So a lot of good information coming up for us after 7.
Glad we're finally having some dry weather. Got my garden tilled finally. way behind.
Man, and he showed a picture of that, and I'm like, oh man, it looks so good. I bet it smelled so good.
Yeah.
When the ground is tilled, it smells so good
great. I don't
too.
know what it is about that, but finally dry enough to.
Yeah.
And I feel like
You were excited,
I'm
weren't
running
you?
so far behind.
Yeah.
On this,
Because here it is June.
I know I'm 3 weeks behind.
But everybody is.
Well, not everybody. There's other people that have
Got in there and got it done.
They went, yeah.
I don't know how with all the rain.
I think they're retired,
Oh yeah.
so they've got.
Yeah. They would have
time.
had more time in between the
Right.
rain than you did.
Man, I can't wait to retire one day.
Well, then what would I do? Host this show by myself?
Yeah, well, you'll be retired before me.
How do you know?
Well, because you're older than me. You'll hit retirement age quicker.
That's right. Yeah, what would you do without me?
I don't know.
Well, you handled it. Yeah, so you just called Tim in?
I'd find me some young thing.
Yeah, I'm old. Isn't that the story, ladies? They always find them some young thing.
Some young thing, I reckon. Spoiler alert, things going on in the world of entertainment and music. Miley Cyrus is going to be on Jimmy Fallon tonight.
Won't you just get her to host? She'd be fun.
She would be.
And get you in trouble.
Yeah. On regular TV tonight, Jeopardy Masters is on ABC, so is Celebrity Jeopardy. Hollywood Squares is on CBS. Raid the Cage and The Equalizer also on CBS. Fox has Master Chef and Gordon Ramsay's Secret Service, which is turned into one of my new favorite shows.
I haven't seen it yet. You think I'd like that, huh?
Yeah,
Because I do like Bar Rescue.
If you like
and
Bar
all.
Rescue, you'd like Secret Service too. Yeah, or Kitchen Nightmares. You know, it's kind of all in that vein. NBC has all their Chicago shows on tonight. And let's see, you're streaming season 2 of Criminal Code on Netflix. That's out today. Everlasting, that's on Netflix season 3. Power Moves with Shaquille O'Neal.
What's that old Shaq
Well, he's
doing?
doing a show on Netflix. It's season 1 of that.
I need to see that Shaq.
And it looks like that's about it for all the streaming stuff. Did you watch anything while you were sick yesterday?
Not much.
Really? Because when I'm sick, that's the best time to like watch stuff.
I
Too
was.
sick to watch stuff.
I didn't even care.
Wow.
I was healing in bed,
I got you.
and then when I wasn't in bed, I was sick to the bathroom.
Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy will stream on Hulu and Peacock starting this fall, thanks to a new Sony deal aiming to reach younger audiences. Episodes will be available the day after airing, making the first time the shows will be widely accessible beyond broadcast TV. Way to get into the now, Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. Gibson Guitars, Universal Home Entertainment, and director Doc Kreutzer are teaming up for the documentary Lost to the Future, which will document a search for the Gibson ES345 Cherry Red guitar that Michael J. Fox played in Back to the Future. The guitar has been missing since the film was finished 4 decades ago. 4 decades ago. 4 decades ago, Back to the Future was out.
Yeah, that's it feels like it was just
Yeah.
2 years ago or something.
The trailer for the project includes a cameo from Huey Lewis.
Huey Lewis.
And you can watch that on YouTube if you want to get on and see that.
4 decades ago.
4 decades. Well, can you believe that?
No.
Director Luca Guadagnino will helm Artificial, a comedic drama about OpenAI's 2023 internal crisis when CEO Sam Altman was briefly ousted and reinstated. So I guess they're making a movie about that.
I didn't know either. It looked like whatever that is.
Well, no, I mean, I remember the whole Sam Altman thing and him getting ousted from his own company and then coming back, but I never really thought that much
Never really
about
cared
it.
that much.
Yeah, I mean, it's at the time, I get it, OpenAI,
I know.
ChatGPT, all
You
that.
and me are waiting on the Diddy movie. That, it'll be
The documentary version.
a hard R rating.
It'll be MA.
Yeah.
Blake Lively has withdrawn her claims of intentional and negligent infliction of emotional distress against Justin Baldoni in their ongoing legal dispute. The move comes amid a broader court case involving allegations of Blake Lively of sexual harassment and retaliation on set, which Justin Baldoni has denied. So they're getting rid of all the superfluous
stuff
things and
accusations,
right? And they're just going to focus on the sexual harassment and retaliation part. It seems
it's been going on for quite some time.
Yeah, I'm ready for this one to be over.
I think career damaging for both, probably.
Is it bad that I did hope that Taylor Swift was involved in some way? Like,
what do you? I mean, like,
well,
because she was wanting her to lie for her, Blake
right?
Lively.
But I wanted Taylor Swift.
Allegedly.
But I just wanted her to be involved in some way.
She was kind of
right, but I needed her through the entire trial.
But why? I didn't think you were a big Swiftie.
I'm not, but I just think that would add to
because you think she's gangster.
I think it would add to the excitement and drama of this whole trial. If I was looking at it for entertainment value. I could care less.
Yeah.
What happened?
You were looking at it like you were on a Saturday Night Live skit and hoping you could make something out of it.
Right. Like show me something. Like, I don't really care anything about Blake Lively or Justin Baldoni. Justin Baldoni could walk.
I didn't even know who he was. He's gotten famous from this.
Right now, and I'd be like,
I don't even know what he looks like.
Can we help you?
Sir, we didn't invite you in.
Right.
Who are you?
I wouldn't know him.
Man off the street.
Wouldn't know him.
Yeah.
Blake Lively, I'd know, but I'm kind of thinking maybe she's I don't know.
Blake Lively walked in, I'd be going, I don't know about you, girl, but we're going to talk to you. We're going to ask. We'd ask about it.
I know me. I'd be all like, hey, girl, hey. Yeah, I don't care what you're doing in court, but hey, girl, hey.
He'd use his charm on her.
That'd be me.
And then she'd walk out and say, Jason sexually harassed me.
Right.
I wonder if that's what kind of happened.
I don't know.
I don't know what went down. I just can't figure it out. It's something new all the time.
A security officer at the Los Angeles Intercontinental Hotel was granted immunity to testify about a surveillance video showing Sean Diddy Combs assaulting Cassie. And if you've been online, you've probably seen it.
Is that the hotel video?
Yeah.
It looks bad.
It was awful. I mean, awful. Any man treat a woman like that ought to have his butt kicked.
Any good man thinks, what in the world's going on?
Yeah.
And that's usually a good Southern man.
Well, I mean, come on, dude.
What kind of man is that,
Garcia testified that Diddy's chief of staff, Christina Corman, called the hotel security desk on the night of the incident, asking about the video. 2 days later, he met a person with Diddy and KK, which is that Christina Corman, to exchange a USB copy of the video for $100,000 in a paper bag. But oops, whoopsie doozy.
It still got out.
Made it out somehow.
Wow, they kept a copy of that video and $100,000.
I'd ask for another 100.
Yeah.
Hey, I've got another copy of that. How about $250 this time?
You'd get rich off
that. If you're willing the next day to bring me a paper sack with $100,000 in it, you'd be willing to cut me a check for $500,000.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
I mean, I'm just saying.
Be smart about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If I ever had incriminating evidence on somebody, I
better behave myself.
I better get some cash. Well, I wouldn't. I mean.
Yeah, I know. Because I'm a good girl, right? You going to admit that?
No, I wouldn't blackmail you. You ain't got no money. Have to be somebody with.
I wouldn't blackmail you. You ain't got no money.
Right.
We're sitting here together. That's the same job.
Right. It's like everybody asking, you're talking about cybersecurity, people stealing your identity. Yeah. I was like, I don't think. I mean, I think they'd take one good look at my identity.
They're
and
like, we don't steal his.
I'm not going to. Why would we want this?
Well, let's go on. Let's move on down to Diddy.
I feel like mine's in the bargain bin of the.
The bargain bin.
You know, like when you go to a truck stop and
and you're just like that's one big old crate.
Yeah,
that's mixed with every kind of thing.
I'm in there with everybody else.
That's us.
Yeah,
That's both of us.
Yeah.
Diddy, he was sitting high on the hog.
Yeah, I'm basically Johnny Paycheck's greatest hit.
Yeah, because they had to pay for his funeral.
Yeah.
He didn't even have enough for his funeral.
Yeah, well, that's because you could buy his tape for $2 at a truck stop.
No wonder he was singing "Take This Job and Shove
Right.
It."
That's what I'm saying. I'm Johnny Paycheck's greatest hits at a truck stop. That's what
It's
my
funny his
identity
name
is.
was Paycheck, but he didn't get a big
Yeah.
one.
It's 6:44 now. And Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're live this morning from the Willow Window Studio. We'll be right back.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-Window-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Wednesday morning forecast. Another sunny and warm day is ahead of us with highs climbing into the middle 80s. Skies will be partly cloudy overnight with lows in the mid-60s. Thursday will be mostly sunny with isolated pop-up thunderstorms developing in a few spots during the afternoon hours. Highs will be in the mid-80s. Friday will be much more unsettled with scattered thunderstorms likely, especially during the afternoon hours. It's possible we could see one or two organized clusters of storms late in the day or in the evening. Highs will be in the mid-80s. A few storms could be strong with gusty winds and very heavy rainfall. Saturday is shaping up to be similar with scattered storms likely and highs around 80. Be sure you're following Upper Cumberland Weather on Facebook and X for the latest weather information.
When severe weather strikes, every second counts. Stay ahead of the storms with your hometown stations of Cookeville Communications, your trusted source for live, local, and accurate weather coverage with Anthony Taylor at Upper Cumberland Weather.
This is where your tornado warning is currently in effect, and we want you to be in your tornado safe spot right now.
We're always watching.
And this will be moving over the triple point of Van Buren County, White County, and Cumberland County here soon.
We're always ready.
All these locations need to be in your tornado safe spot now. If you're out driving, listening to us on the radio, you need to be getting off the road. You need to be getting into a substantial structure.
From breaking storm alerts to up-to-the-minute radar updates, our team is on the air, around the clock, keeping you and your family informed and safe when severe weather threatens the Upper Cumberland region and Middle Tennessee. When severe weather happens, be ready and stay ahead of the storms. With 94.7, the Country Giant, 98.5 KISS FM, 106.1 The Eagle, 107.7 Grace FM, and Hub Plus on your Roku device.
It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:48. Oh, and all that rhymed. Elevate Real Estate is 6:48.
Look at you,
Yo,
rapping
yo, yo.
and don't even know.
Rolling in my 5.0.
You're so Cobra Kai Johnny.
Rag top down so my hair can blow.
Somebody said, hey, yeah, play Billie Eilish. He goes, oh, yeah, I got Billy Idol.
Yeah.
And I'm like, That's Jason.
A little bit. Too funny. Every day, me and Sheila, we go through a bunch of news stories and we try to find some that are positive and uplifting, and we call it
The Real Good.
Back in October of last year, Tropicana Field, home of the Tampa Bay Rays baseball team, was badly damaged by Hurricane Milton. To prepare for the construction repairs to begin on the stadium, team employees had to empty everything out of the building. But instead of taking everything to storage, they decided to hold a special yard sale and allow fans to take home some fun memorabilia. So over the weekend, fans were invited to show up at the parking lot near Tropicana Field. And for just $20, fans were given a bag of stuff with all kinds of Rays goodies, including bobbleheads, jerseys, hats, even a Rays nutcracker. Because who doesn't need that?
I mean, yeah.
There were 75,000 items up for grabs, making it a baseball-themed treasure hunt. And the best part, every dollar is going straight to the Rays Baseball Foundation, which is a charity group that supports programs that impact the community. So way to go, Tampa Bay Rays and the Ray Nutcracker.
And the Ray Nutcracker.
Just wouldn't have expected that. It's not something I expect the Tampa Bay Rays to be giving out, is what I'm saying.
I know, but I do think nutcrackers are pretty cool. Like the Christmassy ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The Elling siblings from Orange County, California, Zora, Athena, and Tycho, seem to be rewriting the record books at Irwin Valley College. 2 years ago, Tycho graduated at age 13, becoming the youngest graduate at the school. He's now 15 and about to start a PhD in math at USC. Last year, Athena graduated from Irvine Valley College at age 12, breaking her brother's record. She's now taking theater and dance classes and competing in Taekwondo.
Wow. Smart family.
So all eyes are on the youngest sibling, Zora, and all Zora did was graduate this spring at age 10.
What?
Now, it doesn't seem like a big deal to Zora. She said, I don't really care about breaking the record. I just wanted to take the math classes. She wanted to take math classes. She wanted to.
I never did.
And it looks like there'll be many more math classes for Zora's future. She'll be attending the University of California, Irvine this fall with the goal of becoming a math professor.
This fall? That's the 10-year-old?
10, so she'll be 10 going to college. Nuts.
How is that even possible?
I don't know. When I was 10, I wasn't even thinking about stuff like that.
And really, did she have a childhood?
Well, she seemed to be having fun. Maybe she just really likes math.
Math is her fun.
Right.
It's hard for me to get my mind around
That's
that.
right. Yeah. It's like my son, Caleb, he loved reading. And I was like, how is this even my son?
He looks just like me, but he don't act like me.
Yeah, all this
he likes reading. He's smart.
All this reading and learning.
Who knew?
Yeah. If he didn't look just like me, I'd have some questions. We'd be on Jerry Springer.
Yeah, but he looks too much like you for you not to claim him.
I know. Well, he acts like me too in a lot of other ways. So I knew he was for sure.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
That reading part though really threw
Just
me
that
for a
smart
loop.
part.
Yeah. All right, Sheila. Tim did not do you any favors yesterday.
He tried.
He didn't get any right.
If it was smart people questions, he would have done real good on it.
Yeah.
But it's up in the air. It could be anything or any answer.
Right.
That's why it's so hard.
All right, so this looks like it's about women.
Oh, okay. Think I would know that?
You would think. But,
We'll see.
But normally women is your worst subject.
Is it?
Yeah, I've noticed. You're better at the man questions than you are at the woman questions.
Well, I've studied men more than I've studied women.
All right, here we go, Sheila. Question number 1. This is round 3 of Ask Sheila and Tim. The average woman is only able to do this for 2 days. What is it? The average woman is only able to do this for 2 days. What is it?
Not talk.
You would have
2 days is a long
you would
time.
have-
That'd be too long
You'd
for
have
me.
to talk to do this thing that they're talking about. That women are only
Say
able,
that question again.
the average woman is only able to do this for 2 days.
Not lie.
Keep a secret is the answer.
I don't want-
Women are only able to keep a secret for 2 days.
There they are, getting me again. These catty women.
Well, y'all get to cackling and talking. Your little hen parties. I've seen them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And then y'all
I'm not involved in a hen party.
you get to talking, and then
Am I the main hen?
one thing leads to another. Then y'all are spilling your guts over there. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Over there in our little
Area.
we got little cubicles.
Yeah. I call it the chicken house because it looks like little lay-in boxes where the cubicles are.
It does, and we're always
Anyway, but that's where y'all start telling your secrets.
I don't know what you're talking about.
30% of this is question number 2, Sheila. 30% of women surveyed said their favorite one of these is about 10 years old. What is it? 30% of women surveyed, 30% of women surveyed said their favorite one of these is about 10 years old.
Purse.
No, but it is something that holds something.
Is it a bra?
It's a bra, Sheila. Why is that bad?
It was funny, the hint, and then I automatically thought, hold something, because it's the way you looked at me. Like it was naughty.
Well, it was a good hint.
Yeah, you look like you were up to something. So I don't know. It automatically made my mind go.
It was just a good hint, is all.
It was a great hint, Jason.
And it was true. They do hold something.
That's why they're called boulder holders.
Oh, Sheila, that's crass. I would never say
Is
anything
it?
like that. Yeah, over the shoulder boulder holder. This is the
That
full
was
name.
in grade school when boys said that.
Yeah,
It was crass.
Well, yeah, apparently I got in trouble for it.
Yeah, but we were very self-conscious back then. We were just developing. We didn't want you to notice until it was fully furnished.
Right, yeah. I probably said something like, hey, nice over-the-shoulder boulder hold you got there.
Jason, in my office.
That's not what we call those.
Everything is so, like, into the world when you're in grade
Yeah,
school.
that is not what we call those, Jason.
You made her cry.
Those are brassiers.
That sounds
I
worse.
know, that's what I thought.
Braziers.
Yeah, nice brassiere you got there.
That sounds like an affliction.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened to you? I
Yeah,
got a
we
brazier.
got a brassiere.
Sometimes it is an affliction if it's the wrong one.
All right, Sheila, here. Last question. You got one right so far today. Last question for today. Question number 3. 1 in 3 women do not do this common daily activity.
Daily. Have breakfast.
No. 1 in 3 women do not do this common daily activity. It's more about getting ready.
Shower?
No.
Because maybe they take a bath.
This would be after your shower.
Dry their hair?
Dry their hair.
Most women don't dry their hair.
1 in 3 women do not blow dry their hair.
Did they leave with it wet?
I don't know, Sheila. It didn't go into details.
Oh my God.
You blow dry your hair every day? You do?
Well, not every day because I don't wash it every day.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes even, I'll tell you a little secret. Even when I don't wash it, sometimes the blow dry, the big round brush and the blow dryer works better than like a flat iron.
Donna sometimes uses a dry shampoo. Have you ever seen that?
Yep, I do too.
You do it too?
Yes.
Well,
It's better for your hair and scalp
that's what she said.
because you shouldn't wash it every day. I'll just put it up.
Me too.
Us women, we know.
Right. Coming up, we got some great guests.
Hey, I got 2 right.
Red Bull from Red Bowling Springs.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Rita Watson.
Rita.
We love Rita.
Oh my gosh, yes. I love Red Bowling Springs.
I do too. It's just a special area.
The RBS is fun.
RBS has got a lot of fun things going on.
I like it there.
Yeah. And then Ethan Hadley from Crossville Chamber. Not sure. Like he'd sent me a text. I hadn't read it yet. May have to
reschedule
that one.
Fine. Ethan's busy.
He's so busy.
Crossville's got a lot going on.
Crossville's growing like all the other towns around us.
Absolutely. Maybe even a little faster.
Yeah.
All right, stay with us. We'll be back here in just a little bit on Good Morning Cookeville, live from the Willow Window Studio. Hang out. Be back.
TRN News.
The Department of Homeland Security has taken down a list of so-called sanctuary jurisdictions that included Nashville and Shelby County. The list went up last week, accusing local officials of defying federal immigration law. DHS has been critical of Nashville Mayor Freddie O'Connell's approach to immigration enforcement. Now, Congressman Andy Ogles says 2 committees are investigating whether the mayor improperly impeded ICE operations or misused federal funds. Melrose High School is forfeiting 7 wins from the 2024 football season and returning its Class 4A state runner-up trophy. The TSSAA says the team used an ineligible player who transferred from Hamilton High without proper clearance. Melrose was fined $800 and must repay over $10,000 in playoff earnings. School officials say they had approval and plan to appeal. The Golden Wildcats will open next season in Class 3A on August 22nd. I'm Travis Laird.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
When I grow up, I want to be a new pair of blue jeans.
When I grow up, I want to be a kid's first computer.
When I grow up, I want to be a glass countertop in a new home.
When I grow up, I want to be a kid's best birthday present.
When I grow up, I want to be a football stadium.
When I grow up, I want to be a warm fleece on a cold day.
When I grow up, I want to be a fancy backsplash.
I want to be a bike that races around the country. When I grow up, I want to be a bench on a forest trail. I want to be a rocking chair on a sunny porch. I want to be a skyscraper. I want to be
When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage. And if you recycle me, I won't be.
Give your garbage another life. Recycle. Learn how at iwanttoberecycled.org. A public service advertisement brought to you by Keep America Beautiful and the Ad Council.
A detective in Marion County has been indicted for falsifying sex offender documents. Robert Hargis, the county's sex offender registry compliance officer, is accused of forging signatures that were required to confirm compliance with state regulations. Officials say those signatures are crucial for tracking registered offenders and enforcing reporting rules. The TBI says its investigation found multiple instances of fraudulent documentation. Hargis now faces felony charges, including tampering with government records and official misconduct. In Truesdale County, an inmate is suing the state prison where he's serving time for murder. Charles Eugene Anderson claims he was raped in general population after staff ignored multiple warnings and threats against him. The lawsuit also says his mother was being extorted while he was incarcerated. 2 prison staff members are named for failing to place him in protective custody as promised. The private prison operator, Core Civic, which runs the Truesdale Turner Correctional Center, is also named in the suit. Anderson is serving a sentence for the 2017 killing of a 4-year-old child. I'm Travis Laird, Tennessee Radio News Network.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. The Putnam County Sheriff's Office has arrested a Cookeville man for aggravated rape of a child. A report from detectives accused 29-year-old Cameron A. Wheaton of engaging in sexual contact with an 8-year-old female. That report also indicated that security footage captured the alleged crime. In Tennessee, Wheaton's alleged offense carries a maximum sentence of death or life in prison without the possibility of parole. The Cookeville City Council meets tomorrow evening to consider a 7-cent property tax increase. The proposal expected to generate an additional $850,000, which would fund a $2,000 market adjustment and 2% merit increases for 482 full-time employees. Cookeville's last property tax increase came in 2023 when council approved a 10-cent increase. Putnam County's construction activity remained steady last month. County Mayor Randy Porter said Tuesday that the county issued 30 building permits in May for $5.9 million in construction, 13 of those for single-family homes. That number slightly under the 33 permits issued the same period last year. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Wednesday morning forecast. Another sunny and warm day is ahead of us with highs climbing into the middle 80s. Skies will be partly cloudy overnight with lows in the mid-60s. Thursday will be mostly sunny with isolated pop-up thunderstorms developing in a few spots during the afternoon hours. Highs will be in the mid-80s. Friday will be much more unsettled with scattered thunderstorms likely, especially during the afternoon hours. It's possible we could see one or two organized clusters of storms late in the day or in the evening. Highs will be in the mid-80s. A few storms could be strong with gusty winds and very heavy rainfall. Saturday is shaping up to be similar with scattered storms likely and highs around 80. Be sure you're following Upper Cumberland Weather on Facebook and X for the latest weather information.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning down up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic and share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. It's 7:07.
And we're going to talk everything Red Boiling Springs, but especially the Folk Medicine Festival that's coming up this Saturday. Miss Rita Watson is here, and you've brought two friends that are helping you with the Folk Medicine Festival.
I brought my right and left hand here. I'm at Callie Ephros and Michelle Johnson. And Michelle is all things music, and Callie is all things educational.
I love it. Well, the Folk Medicine Festival is very, very unique, and everything Red Boiling Springs does is really
unique to Red Boiling Springs. That's kind of how the whole town really got going was folk medicine, I guess, in a way.
People came to town for the mineral waters,
Mm-hmm.
and started about 1840, and back then it was the doctors of the day, the educated people, even prescribed the different waters for different ailments. We had doctors that would move to town for the season, and the thousands of people would come to this little hamlet in the mountains to be healed.
So, what are the differences in the water? You know, I grew up around here, and until honestly I met you, I didn't know what the different types of water and things like that Red Boiling Springs was known for, or even why it was called Red Boiling Springs.
Well, we'll start with the name, Red Boiling Springs. The water originally, when it was first noticed, there was so much pressure in the ground that it bubbled up, kind of like an artesian well.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's where the boiling comes from. It looked like it was boiling. And the red there was a red sediment that filtered out of some of the waters.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how it got its name, Red Boiling Springs.
Was that some of the mineral in it? Or?
Yeah. Well, iron, a lot of iron deposits in the water, sulfur, a lot of stinky sulfur. Yeah, a lot
magnesium.
Yes, magnesium. In fact, there's 5. They labeled 5 types of water. There was black water, which was the highest in magnesium.
Hey, that's a song. Oh, black water.
Yeah. And the red was higher in sulfur. Then there was white water, which was a lower mineral content. Freestone had next to nothing in it. It was just good drinking water. And then they had one that they called Double and Twist.
Double and twist. Okay.
Yes. And my daddy said it's because of the reaction it had when you drank it. You doubled over and everything inside you twisted out. Yes.
That's
and
what Sheila had yesterday.
So, and you can imagine what that was prescribed for. So, anyway, so it was all, it was mineral content, and the people. And the funny thing is, nowadays, they're going back to that.
Well, magnesium is so good for our bodies too, and I'm sure a lot of other minerals that water has. So, are you seeing an uptick of people come to be a part of the Red Boiling Springs?
We do see a lot of people coming there. Red Boiling Springs has the last mineral spring hotel, which is what I own, the Armours Hotel. It's the last one in the state of Tennessee, and it's the last one operating in Red Boiling Springs. So it's people are coming for that. They're looking for those therapies or those nostalgic days from the 1920s.
What the whole holistic thing is really come back, and people are wanting that more and more to get away from big pharma and all of that, and use nature to heal. And with that trend coming back, I can only imagine that people are going to find Red Boiling Springs again.
Yeah, they're looking. There's a lot of people, that's their hobby, is they go from mineral spring to mineral spring around the world, and then they find Red Boiling Springs.
What a hobby. I never would have thought about that.
Yeah, me either.
So the Armour Hotel.
The Armour Hotel.
Now, it's got where, now, and tell me if I'm wrong, because I've only seen pictures, but there's like baths you can still get in there, and you still offer that.
We do.
Wow.
Yeah, we're the last of the local hotels.
So that's not just for looking at, that's for using. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we have people that come from actually all over the world to come in. So the closest correlation is Eastern Europe. And so a lot of Eastern Europeans that have that unique mineral spring over there will come here because it's similar. But as Rita mentioned, we have 5 types of mineral water. There's only one other town, it's in Germany, that has 5 different types of mineral waters.
No kidding.
In their local town.
Wow.
So that's the other thing that makes us unique. It's not just the mineral waters. A lot of places have that. We have 5 different kinds.
So when people come to you and they're like, hey, I feel this way, then are you kind of like prescribing what type of water they need to be in?
You can't do that these days. But that's
Kelly
what
doesn't
happened.
say she's a doctor, but she knows a lot about it.
Exactly. There you go.
I'm not a doctor, but I play one at this hotel.
In the 1920s, doctors would prescribe. You would come and you would say, I have this problem. And they would say, drink this water or soak in this water or do this thing or whatever. And they actually did. But, we don't do that anymore. You can soak for your own pleasure and enjoyment. And you probably get some benefits.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Well, no. Well, I mean, that's what I've heard. I've heard all about it, and I love all the holistic, old school, stuff. You know, if
I
you-
do too. I love the history too of Red
yeah.
Boiling Spring. This area in general has, like, Tennessee has so much great history,
Well,
and
it's-
Red Boiling
it's a
Springs
Tennessee
is
secret right
Yeah.
now. You know, but back a long time ago, it was a Tennessee staple. But
Yeah,
now
everybody knew about
now
it.
It's a Tennessee secret. And
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And it's amazing to see where people came from to this little bitty place, you
Yeah.
know.
this little dot on the map.
Yeah, you know, and you stop and think about what they had to go through to get to Red Boiling Springs. I mean, it wasn't like we had the interstate.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, it's not like you have the interstate now.
yeah, this is true.
Which is a little easier, but
we do have better roads.
Yes, true. Yeah.
They take the train to Hartsville. Then they take a hack, they called it, a wagon, up to Red
I haven't heard
Boiling
it called a
Springs.
hack.
They called it a hack. And they'd take that to Red Boiling Springs. All the hotels had guys with little dust brooms so that when they got off the wagon, they dust them off, you know. And
Fancy.
oh yeah, I mean, and so they went
So
through.
you had to be somebody to come to Red Boiling Springs.
Oh yeah,
back
I
in
mean,
the day.
when you look back at the people that came, it was usually the like the lawyers and the doctors and the politicians and the entrepreneurs of the day that showed up, and they'd bring the family and they'd leave the family for the season, you know. So we're talking 2.5 months, 3. That whole families would come
Wow.
and stay.
In the 1920s, it would swell to 14,000 people.
Oh my
And
goodness!
there was not an empty room. People would sleep in their cars.
In the 1920s.
In the 1920s.
I mean, that's unheard of.
Yeah, to have a chance to come to Red Boiling Springs to participate with, they had outdoor bowling that was going on. There was a dance hall. There was all kinds of things going on.
Yeah.
So
Man, we need to make a movie that was set back in the 20s in Red Boiling Springs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I play one in my mind
Yeah.
all the time.
What a cool place.
Let's see here. We're it's 7:15. When we come back,
We'll talk to Michelle about the music
Well,
too.
and about the whole festival that we should have been talking about this whole time.
We love the history of Red Boiling
We
Springs.
got off the rails pretty quick there. So
Rita.
I blame Rita. It's always Rita's fault. Got more with. We'll find out all about is it the folk
Medicine Festival.
Medicine Festival at Red Boiling Springs coming up here in just a little bit. It's Good Morning Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're live in the Willow Window Studio.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from Summerspace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. Summerspace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate 931-WINDOW1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila with you in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville. It's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:18.
And we're talking about the Folk Medicine Festival that's happening this Saturday in Red Boiling Springs. Rita Watson is with us, Callie, and also Michelle. Callie is with the Armour Hotel, and Miss Michelle is planning the music for the festival. So are you a singer yourself?
Yes. She
had to think.
hesitated.
All artists are like that. That you say artists. Well, I don't know if I'm an artist, but
I will say that my husband is a full-time musician in Nashville.
Oh, cool.
And we both also do some local duo type acts and singer-songwriters.
yes, yes,
So that's how I met you all the first
that's
time.
right. Yeah.
So you're in charge of bringing the music to the festival.
We are. We're changing things up this year. That was something that was mentioned, and my husband is a full-time musician in Nashville. We are starting music at 9 a.m. with the national anthem and some local musicians, Tommy Burkhead and Terry Bartlett. They're
Okay.
from the area.
Yeah.
And then we'll start with, we're bringing some Nashville to Red Boiling for them on Saturday.
I'm sure they love that. I'm sure everybody
Will
loves
they be
being
taking a train and a hack?
They might be taking something because, we're starting early for Nashville
Yeah,
musicians.
that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Some of them are just going to bed.
So what time? What? That's a great question. What time does everything get started?
So 9 a.m. we're doing the national anthem.
Ooh,
and then
it
about
is early.
9:15 Yes. And 9:15, the first duo act of Tommy and Terry will start. And they're going to play for about 30 minutes. And then at 10 a.m. we've got Kyle Trulio and Zach Mears. They're Nashville musicians. Kyle's on Spotify. At noon, we've got Faith Gomez and Josh Keys, which are amazing, amazing musicians. I've known Faith since she was 13.
Oh, wow.
Met her about 10 years ago when she moved to Nashville, and I consider her family. I gave her her 16th birthday party at my house.
Oh, wow.
Type thing.
Yeah.
So, and she's amazing, and yeah, they'll really love her.
What do you think? Because we've been to the songwriters competition, Tennessee Songwriters Competition, and that's
Thanks
where
to
we
Miss
met
Rita.
you. Miss Rita invites us, and we
Yeah.
love that. There's so many great songwriters, and they love that area too. There's something very special about Red Boiling Springs. What do you think that is?
I fell in love with it, to be honest with you. I came up for a day trip, the mineral baths.
Yeah.
That's what brought me here. And
Right.
we happened to look at a house that was across the creek from her, and I'm like, we hadn't thought about moving. My husband had just renovated my kitchen, to my dream kitchen.
And this
after
was
a
in the
year.
Nashville area, or
Yes,
So he was like, "We just renovated."
Of course.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And
It's a very man
I fell in
thing to
love with the
say, isn't it,
area.
ladies?
yes,
Yeah.
And I'll just say that I think that it's a healing.
there's a
healing
pool
community.
there. You feel
the
it.
pool, and it brought me
agree.
there. So we belong here.
Yeah.
And
It's hard to explain.
it truly is. It's a feeling. It's not.
Well, I've always said that if I ever take to running away, Red Boiling Springs is in my top 5 of places to run
That's
away
true, yeah.
to.
Yeah. No. As soon as we moved, we've been there since the end of August. So I'm new to the area.
Yeah.
I wanted to be involved in as much as I could be with this community. And that's why I'm on the festival, and we're wanting to bring additional music. We have, starting at 2 o'clock, we've got TJ Watson, Lauren Rose, Josh Hogan, and my husband, Brent Johnson. They all 4 have their own solo careers and jobs, but they come together and form this awesome band, and they play in Vegas. They've been playing at Aldean's in Gatlinburg. We just got back from that last weekend. They've got dates for July 4th. So they travel well together, and they're going to play until the last person leaves. or
Wow.
we tell them to wrap it up.
So it's just an all day deal.
It is. It
And
is.
lucky to have them in Red Boiling Springs.
And it gives them a break.
Yeah.
And they get to enjoy a festival and fall in love with our community.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing. If we can bring some people up from Nashville, get some people down from Kentucky and Cookeville and
Oh, sure.
Hendersonville, come listen to some Nashville music. We got demonstrators, we got speakers. And it's a healing, just
Well,
good vibe.
that-
We're
and I-
praying for
and I
good
don't mean-
weather to bring the people in.
And I don't mean this to sound bad or weird or anything, but Red Boiling Springs is just weird enough to be interesting. You know?
That's the kind of that sounds like Austin, Texas.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of places you can go, do things, whatever. But there's just that something else, and it's just that weird enough to be like, this is a very interesting place.
It really is.
I mean,
though.
you could go to
but
any
the people are very welcoming. They're not.
Yeah, I
they're
don't
not
mean the
weird.
people. I just mean like the whole area and the.
Well, like
and
you're talking about the Thomas
vibe.
house too, with it being haunted. A lot of people come
Yeah.
and tour that because it's haunted.
Yeah, it's just
or
got its own little
allegedly haunted.
fun, weird vibe to it, and
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
It's a vibe. In the community, we have from farmers to local artisans and things. There's so many things going on.
very
there, but
diverse.
We all just we blend together.
Yeah,
you know,
it-
it is.
it-
We're a vibe.
Yeah. I
that's
totally
good.
believe
I like that.
We're a
I
vibe.
just said that too.
Oh, she said it better.
Well,
We're a vibe.
we're a vibe.
You're not wearing a
It
bandana.
was her hair and her necklace.
I need a bandana. I need to be cool.
She's a whole vibe herself.
Yeah. I need a better vibe. That's what we're getting out of it.
I'm used to his vibe every day. So, Callie, you were, Miss Rita said you were in charge of the educational part of it. So, are you just explain what that's about?
Oh, well, we have speakers that come and speak, but, I'm really, with Rita, been helping promote the Folk Medicine Festival because it's just an amazing event to bring people together. But in addition to the music, you've got local craftspeople that will come and sell their goods at the as a vendor. You can't go to someplace and buy stuff online. You have to have made the products that you're selling. And so it's unique in that way. We've got demonstrators that come, and we're going to have a milking demonstration from one of our local farms.
I love that.
Yeah, something called twining. We've got somebody doing a weaving demonstration.
Yeah.
We've got people that will be there. Our post guy, the guy at the post office, he makes chairs. And
Family generation.
yeah, family generational
Here's the deal.
chairs.
I
Yeah.
don't think you can be just a regular person in Red Bowling
No.
Springs.
We all
So,
have different hats.
that's right.
We all have
So he's going to talk about, making chairs. And we've got Barbara Boone who does basket weaving. She makes baskets. And so we've got quite a few people that will be there to show what they do and preserving some of these folk art crafts that are there. In addition, we have speakers. So at 9:00, we've got Jeff Poppin, who is Barefoot Farmer. And he will be.
He's great.
Yeah. He's going to talk about biodynamic farming.
See, I didn't know his real name. I just know him by the
Barefoot Farmer.
Yeah.
I will tell you, when we came here to buy the property and we're looking around and we fell in love with it too, it was like an instant draw. There is something in Red Boiling
Yes.
Springs that just sucks you in and says stay.
Yeah.
And then I was looking up, well, what's around, and I saw Barefoot Farmer, and I went, oh, the Barefoot Farmer. It was like a rock star to me. But
You were
anyway,
fangirling for the Barefoot Farmer.
that's right. He's very smart. But anyway, so
He is, yeah.
he'll be on hand to answer questions, and he's going to talk about biodynamic farming. And then at 10:30, we've got this gal. She's known as the laughter lawyer. She's a lawyer that used to practice in Memphis, now lives in Nashville. And her mom was a folklorist and traveled all over South America doing her thesis on medicinal plants.
Oh,
and
cool.
preserving folk history and folk medicinal remedies from native people all around South America. And she was a lawyer and was like, whatever. And then she realized how smart her mom was. She's going to talk about her mom's stories, some of the folk remedies that she found, in addition to laughter therapy. Deborah Norwood is her name. She met Patch Adams and studied with Patch Adams.
The doctor that the movie was made of, that Robin Williams started.
Yes. And so the whole laughter therapy that
Red
he
Boiling
does.
Springs.
Yeah.
Yep. Bob. Yep. So she will be there to talk about those experiences and sharing with us about the power of heart math and laughter therapy and folk medicine.
Really?
So that, and we
That's
got,
neat.
yeah. And then at 12, we've got Robert Jones with his wife, Emily, and he's going to talk about foraging and growing mushrooms. So up here in this area, in the Upper Cumberland area, lots of mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
And lots of medicinal. I mean, they really help your health too. That I've been learning more about that.
And we don't prescribe and we don't tell you what's good. You have to do that research on your own. But he will talk about learning to identify. And again, you don't eat the mushrooms without knowing,
Right.
Yeah.
the whole thing. But he will talk to you about finding them, hunting them, foraging them, and then growing your own. And he's going to have some logs that you can buy that you can grow your own
Those are
mushrooms
neat
on.
to do. They're fun to watch
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
We've done that before.
And it's
just
so fun. And just to talk about that. And then Juanita is going to be doing an herb walk for us at noon and at 2:00. And she'll take you around the creek and identify useful plants and how to use them.
Oh, that's
So,
neat.
In addition to everybody that's there is intelligent in their own right about folk remedies, folk crafts, folk whatever, and storytellers. And so we'll have the history of Red Boiling Springs on display at Step Back in Time shop as well. So.
And then we've got the quilt show.
Oh, yeah, that's
and the
right.
quilter.
Yeah.
And we got a quilter that you can sit down and help as well. Work on the quilt.
Oh, you should do
A quilting
that.
demonstration.
I would love all that.
Yeah.
My granny did that.
Yeah, you should do that. That's that's so much of this is lost art.
Yeah, it
or
is.
something. Because I mean, I remember growing up, and you'd get sick or something, and your grandparents would be like, "Well, he needs a blah blah blah," you know.
Right.
But
Let me make you a tincture.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's funny because my mom now that's all she does is tinctures, and so she makes my dad take one every morning, and he said it makes me feel good. He said might just be the alcohol.
It comes out of a bottle that's manufactured
Yeah.
from a liquor store.
No, she
it's
makes
not
it.
a tincture.
Yeah. She's. I describe my mom as a Southern Baptist hippie. So she's at church whenever the doors are open, but she also gets Mother Earth news. So Rita thought it was funny. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Yeah.
I can make Rita happy.
I hadn't heard about anybody even say Mother Earth news.
I know,
and I
yeah.
don't know how long.
Of course, Rita knows about Mother Earth news.
Yeah.
Afraid so.
Well, and the other thing we got is we're giving away a People's Choice Award for the quilt. So anybody can enter a quilt. You don't even have to have made it. Your grandma could have made it, and you could put the quilt in. And we're still taking entries.
I
And
love
then-
that.
Yeah.
So it's a People's Choice Award. And so whether you made it or somebody you love made it, it just has to be homemade. We're going to do, there's also a car show that the fire department is
come
doing,
on
an
now.
antique car show.
Wow.
That they just run in correlation with us, and then they'll have an
Y'all
award
ain't
for
big
their
enough
car.
to have all this.
It's fun.
We spread out all over the place.
Yeah.
Right.
We're taking over the
It's our whole community.
Yeah.
And everybody gets together and says, how can we make this fabulous?
The rural communities do it right.
Absolutely, 100%.
That's what's so great about it.
Where can someone go to find out all the info in case they just were half watching today? And
Half watching.
yeah, swing that over there for Miss Rita there.
Facebook page.
Facebook.com, Folk Medicine Festival.
Yeah.
Okay, Facebook.com.
And we're the only folk medicine festival out there. So if you just type in folk medicine,
We'll find you.
you'll find, or you go to vision2020inc.com, and there's a events page that'll direct you there. But Facebook is the best place, and it's got, if you just type in Facebook and type in Folk Medicine Festival,
Okay.
you'll find us.
And make sure it's Red Bowling Springs, but it's like,
signage everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
You could probably even type in Red Bowling Springs. It would bring up all those pages. I don't know.
Probably. Well, guys, thanks so much for being in. It's all free, right?
Oh yeah. There's no admission
I imagine
charge.
you need some money for if there's food trucks or any of the shops or
Support
anything.
the vendors, support
Yeah.
the food trucks that are there, and that'll be a good way. But the Tennessee Arts Association?
Tennessee Arts Commission is our biggest sponsor. Without them, we wouldn't be pulling this off. So we're
Okay.
very grateful to
Absolutely.
the Arts Commission.
Well, this weekend it's supposed to be pretty nice. So go on out to Red Bowling Springs and have some fun and learn a lot. Listen to some great music. See a car show. Make a quilt. They got it all going on in Red Bowling Springs. Milk a cow.
I love
How could I
it.
forget that?
Enjoy some of Tennessee history in Red Bowling Springs. Yeah.
It's 7:31 now. We're Jason and Sheila. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever, never been a better time to buy a new Ford than right now. Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. For a limited time, Ford has announced employee pricing for everyone. You pay what we pay. Everyone gets employee pricing. There's never, ever, ever, ever been a better time to buy a new Ford than right now. Come see us, 1600 Interstate Drive, or visit us online anytime at FordLincolnofCookeville.com. See dealer for details. Some exclusions apply.
Did you know that all of our stations have some great half-price Upper Cumberland deals? You're supporting local businesses and getting great savings at the same time.
Businesses like Foglight Food House, CG's Boutique, The Exceptional Bean, Fire and Vine Restaurant and Rooftop Bar, and the Royal House of Cheese.
Visit any of the Cookeville Communications station websites for more information or to purchase a half-price gift card.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. After missing the NBA Finals, the New York Knicks are parting ways with head coach Tom Thibodeau. Thibodeau coached the Knicks for the last 5 seasons and led them to their deepest playoff run in the last 25 years. He led the Knicks to 50-win seasons in each of the last 2 years for the first time since 1995. The Knicks management said they are moving in another direction as they try to bring a championship to their fans. The Colorado Rockies finally snapped their streak of 22 series losses in a row as they beat the Miami Marlins yesterday 3-2. It's the first series win since last season. It's only the second time this season they've won consecutive games. They'll go for the sweep tomorrow against the Marlins. The Atlanta Braves are 3-7 in their last 10 games after falling to the Arizona Diamondbacks last night 8-3. The Braves are now 27-32 this season. Elsewhere in the MLB, the Reds beat the Brewers 4-2. Royals topped the Cardinals 10-7. White Sox beat the Tigers 8-1, and the Phillies beat the Blue Jays 8-3. Former Minnesota Vikings defensive end Jim Marshall died Tuesday at the age of 87. Marshall set the record for consecutive games played at 282, 270 of which were with the Vikings. That record stood until Brett Favre broke the record in 2009, also with the Vikings. He captained the Vikings for 14 seasons and holds the record for opponent fumbles recovered with 29. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Still talking on the radio?
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're still here with the ladies from Red Bull.
Yeah, if the ladies still want to talk, we will talk to them because they are interesting.
Yeah, I mean this whole deal, and I've been down the rabbit hole so many times on all the healing stuff, the natural stuff, and I hate taking medicine. I don't like going to the doctor.
He's not lying. He hates the dentist. He hates the doctor.
For me, it's mostly about waiting. I hate waiting.
Oh.
And
had a doctor's appointment, a follow-up yesterday, and I go, how did it go? And he goes, well, I sat there for 10 minutes probably?
It was 45 minutes.
Oh, I get that then. My husband would have probably booked too.
Yeah.
Booked out the door is what I'm saying.
No, that's not bad. When I was a kid, I remember if you made an appointment to go see the doctor, you were there all day long.
Yeah, I just don't like it. And then, I also don't trust any of the stuff.
But you would trust the folk medicine festival that's coming up Saturday.
Well, here's what I've thought anyway. There's got to be something to it because
there is.
It worked for hundreds of years.
Yes.
For millions of people, and then all of a sudden one day it changed.
Big Pharma happened.
Yeah. So there's got to be something.
Do you want to hear a folk story?
I want to hear everything about
medicinal plants.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to hear
So
right
when you talk to the people locally, you're going to hear all kinds of stories. And what nature does is nature always has something that will hurt you, and like poison ivy, but also something that will heal you. And it's a common knowledge for a lot of people that jewelweed would be the thing that helps remedy against poison ivy, right? Well, then the other day I was talking to a lady that I get some of my goods from. She makes homemade jams and things, and she said that Virginia creeper. Do you know what the Virginia creeper plant is?
Yeah.
Gets rid of poison ivy.
No way.
And you just take that thing and mash it up and put it all over. So this year she's making a tincture out of the Virginia creeper to have on hand because her husband is like me. If I get anywhere near poison ivy, I'm breaking out everywhere.
Yeah.
And so we're looking to put that on. But that's it works.
Mm-hmm.
I've experienced it. You can put cortisol creams on.
Yeah.
Whatever. If you've ever had an encounter with poison ivy, then you know.
Oh, my husband's like you. It's like it'll just get all from head to toe.
Yeah. I went to church and I had this big old thing on my face, and the guy at church went, "You need jewelweed," and it worked. But the Virginia creeper works a little faster. So this is what we're trying to preserve is all of these stories and the things from the people that know, that have lived. You know, it's there, and there's something to it.
Well, I mean, and I may be making this up. I'm sorry if I am, but doesn't it say in the Bible that there's something, whatever?
There is a verse that says he created the plants for our health and goodness, and that's a paraphrase. But there are verses there where it talks about the fact that the plants are there to help us for medicine, to keep us going.
Yeah,
it's just a matter of knowing which ones.
Right. Well, it's obviously not the food we're all eating.
No,
I mean,
I'm pretty sure McDonald's was not invented.
No, it wasn't in the Bible, not even in the Old Testament or New Testament.
Unless you're barefoot farmer and he eats such good off his farm. I mean, you know, when you eat off the land, which is what we're also trying to do, is preserve growing techniques that are simple. He doesn't use pesticides. He doesn't use, you know, all these weed killers. And when I said, well, how do you stop bugs from eating your plants? And he says, well, I just plant a lot extra so they can get some and I have some.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He just looks at it differently and deals with it.
Wood ash. Everybody, all the old farmers I know, they put wood ash on everything to keep the bugs away.
Yeah. Uncle Jack used to say, when you plant your garden, you plant enough for yourself, enough for your neighbor, and enough to throw away.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
It was his philosophy. So.
Yeah. Unless it's zucchini, because that stuff will grow no matter what.
Yeah.
Unless it's me and I can't grow zucchini.
Really?
I
could not. You could just drop a plant somewhere and all of a sudden it's zucchini everywhere.
I'll get one zucchini and then the plant goes. That's not my talent.
You don't have a green thumb.
I can grow many other things.
But just zucchini.
Not squash, zucchini and yellow
Really?
squash.
Those are like the two easiest things in the world.
That's funny.
That is so funny.
So what's your best thing that you grow?
Oh, about anything else. I love growing herbs. So we cook at the Armours, and so I grow all my fresh herbs that's what we use to cook with. Tomatoes.
That's why it's so good over there.
Yeah. I will grow the zucchinis if you'll grow the tomatoes. I cannot grow a tomato.
We all have our talents.
That was pretty easy.
I'll grow you zucchinis if we can do a little trade on the meal.
Absolutely. I use zucchini a lot.
All right, here's a big sack of zucchini. I'll have whatever you're cooking tonight.
And throw some okra in with it, and then we got a good deal.
Okra, you can't even keep up with okra. I love pickled okra, and I like them when they're about that big, you know, little tiny little
I
things.
think we just had a farmer's market.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
But you can't keep up with picking okra.
Yeah.
And then it all doesn't come in. So I've never had a good.
So, and then speaking of okra, right? So okra is another one of those things that has medicinal values that if you talk to the old timers, it helps with your stomach. It's that gelatinous quality of okra.
The okra goo?
Mm-hmm. The okra goo actually helps to heal the stomach. And my dad would say when he was growing up that it's summers when his stomach was the best because he ate lots of okra.
Really?
So there's always good things when you take in those plants, they do something for you.
Well, I mean, I didn't know that about okra. I don't like it fried. I only like it pickled, or if it's in like a stew or soup or something. It's gumbo. It's delicious.
You don't like fried okra?
He's crazy.
No, fried okra tastes weird.
Oh, you got to do it the way I do it.
You're Southern.
Yeah, but that don't mean I don't like fried okra and I don't like grits.
I fry it like a French fry and just saute it in a pan, no breading.
Yeah.
And eat it like a French fry.
I may try that.
It's really
that
good.
sounds real good.
Yeah. Cooking tips too on this show.
Yeah. We're doing it all today.
I love it.
We got it all going on. No cooking at the festival this weekend. I mean, I guess where are you going to be able to get food if people want food?
Yes, we will. There will be food trucks available. Around the music stage, in fact, the food trucks, we will have
fresh homemade lemonade from the 37150 group, and they squeeze those lemons and give you fresh
I've
lemonade.
had theirs before. It's delicious.
Yeah, they'll be out in front of the Step Back in Time shop.
Yes, I'm very particular about my lemonade.
Me too.
People will say it's freshly squeezed, and you can taste the difference.
They do it in front of you.
Yeah,
Yeah. See,
They're cutting the lemon in front of you.
love it.
Oh, wow.
So that, and then we've got
The Woodward Smoke.
Hardwoods Smokehouse will be there. Beans and leaves will be there.
Beans and what?
Leaves.
They got coffee and sandwiches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah. Chef Dom will be there, and bread and crumb bakery will be there. Lots of wonderful stuff.
Those are some different some different food trucks. I haven't heard of some of those.
And Poorhouse, Pourhaus,
From Crossville?
Poorhouse does dirty sodas.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be there.
I like my Diet Coke dirty sometimes.
I drank a few dirty sodas back in my day.
Ever do a suicide where you just go
Yeah,
down
yeah.
the fountain? And also, if you check in the arts and crafts market area, usually there's vendors that'll have like fried pies or, cinnamon
Sourdough
rolls,
bread.
sourdough bread, all of that kind of thing you can pick.
Not on the healing diet.
No.
Healing for your soul.
Yes.
You got to feed your body too.
That's right.
It's comfort food. A lot of it comfort.
Yes, and that's needed as well.
Yes. So anyway, yeah, lots of food.
You can't always be on a health diet.
Well, speaking, I want to talk to Michelle about her chocolates too.
Yeah, so she just springs chocolate on us.
Because in Red Bull Springs, you've got to do more than one thing because people are so interested in their Squirky chocolates, which I love the name. How did you come up with that name?
So that is what my mom has always called me. No, very few people knew this. You had to be in my family or in my bestie group type thing.
Called you Squirky?
My mom called me Squirky.
Because you're quirky and squirrely? No.
I lost my mom during COVID, so I never asked her where it came from. But again, I'll be 55 this year. You don't hear the word Squirky.
No, you don't. No.
But it fits you.
But it fits me.
I get it.
So the chocolate, I've been making chocolate for over 10 years. I've got 2 grandsons. We try to watch their sugar. They're both little ADHD, so no dyes. And it's taken me 10 years to be happy with my chocolate.
Yeah.
And
to perfect it.
Yeah, to make it to where I never thought about selling it. I've always given it away. And I met a gentleman in Memphis at a funeral, crazy story, who actually has a art gallery in Old Fort, North Carolina, just outside of Asheville. Got hit during
the flooding.
And he's like, when I reopen, I want you to be my chocolatier and sell your chocolates there.
Oh my goodness.
So that's how it started. Took chocolate to my best friend and we shared it with people.
That was your love language.
It's really good. Is that a dark chocolate?
That has got espresso in it, so it's a darker, richer taste.
Okay.
Yum.
Yeah, so everything is sugar-free, gluten-free, dairy-free.
All right.
No preservatives.
He's like, he has a problem with dairy, so that's
Well,
great.
I don't like dairy. Ever since I read we're the only animals that still drink milk after we're weaned, I was like, well, then that sounds stupid. Why are we still drinking milk?
And she says sugar-free, but it's not junk sugar. It's not those fake sugars out there.
Yeah.
And
These are
Good
made
point.
with stevia because diabetics, it doesn't
Yes.
spike their blood sugar.
Right.
So everything I try to do is, is to make where everybody
And
can enjoy
stevia is a
chocolate.
plant.
It's a plant.
It's really good.
Thank you.
That's
And,
really good.
So
Stevia is sweeter to me than sugar.
I like it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have that aftertaste.
Yes.
Well, I've got one girlfriend that says it has an aftertaste to her, but that's
What
the only
was that
person
Donna used that one time? The monkey
that monk fruit.
Monk fruit.
monk fruit.
He wants to call it monkey fruit.
I like the monkey fruit thing too.
It's all right. It's got a weird wang to it, though.
Everything does.
but
Yeah.
it's natural as well.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
And it's good for you.
I used to use honey or molasses, but again, when I found out that stevia did not make the blood sugar spike, I started playing with that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so that's about 3 months into this chocolate to get to the stevia. It's the first time I've been using it the last few months. But anyway, so I do that. There's a boutique hotel in Nashville called the Maddox.
Yes.
There's not much marketing out, but it's sweets only. They do sweet baskets for their guests, and I supply their chocolate bars for them.
Yay.
Awesome.
And been doing that now
And
for
you'll
about
have
2
those at
months.
the Folk Medicine
Yes,
Festival.
we're giving away 2 baskets of local crafts, and I'll have my candy bars in that as well. But people can reach out to me on Facebook. I'm getting ready to open up an eatery and market in Red Boiling Springs.
Of course
I'm
you
hoping to
are.
open up after 4th of July weekend.
All right.
And they're being sold right now at the Rabbit Hole, which is in that existing building that's phasing out. But I'll be selling the bars there.
Okay.
And I'm also going to make chocolate there. And as I'm making it, there'll be samples for people to try my chocolate.
And if you're like me and you're diabetic, you can try it at squirkychocolates.com and find out more there. And
Quirky.
I love it.
What a great name.
SQUIRKY, like quirky with an S. Squirkychocolates.com.
It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931 Window 1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Wednesday morning forecast. Another sunny and warm day is ahead of us with highs climbing into the middle 80s. Skies will be partly cloudy overnight with lows in the mid 60s. Thursday will be mostly sunny with isolated pop-up thunderstorms developing in a few spots during the afternoon hours. Highs will be in the mid 80s. Friday will be much more unsettled with scattered thunderstorms likely, especially during the afternoon hours. It's possible we could see one or two organized clusters of storms late in the day or in the evening. Highs will be in the mid 80s. A few storms could be strong with gusty winds and very heavy rainfall. Saturday is shaping up to be similar with scattered storms likely and highs around 80. Be sure you're following Upper Cumberland Weather on Facebook and X for the latest weather information.
When severe weather strikes, every second counts. Stay ahead of the storms with your hometown stations of Cookeville Communications, your trusted source for live, local, and accurate weather coverage with Anthony Taylor at Upper Cumberland Weather.
We have additional storm activity extending up into Smith County, on up into Gainesboro. This is not severe, just some heavy rain.
We're always watching.
Heed my warning. You're under a tornado warning right now. Very likely a tornado heading your way.
We're always ready.
The storm cluster will be moving towards Lafayette and Hartsville and northern portions of Smith County within the next 30 minutes.
From breaking storm alerts to up-to-the-minute radar updates, our team is on the air, around the clock, keeping you and your family informed and safe when severe weather threatens the Upper Cumberland region and Middle Tennessee. When severe weather happens, be ready and stay ahead of the storms. With 94.7, the Country Giant, 98.5 KISS FM, 106.1 The Eagle, 107.7 Grace FM, and Hub Plus on your Roku device.
It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio, just getting hungrier and hungrier. It's 7:51 now.
Well, Jason, I'm trying not to smack. I've been eating some of this squirky chocolate.
You said, I'm going to wait.
Then you said it's all right, and then I popped it in. Then you said, oh, okay.
I didn't say it was all right.
You did.
Okay.
You said she had a minute.
Right, and it was less.
It's hard because you want to savor it.
It's so good.
Yeah, so good, those chocolates.
It does not taste sugar-free.
Mm.
That's what's great. Mm-hmm. We were going to talk to Callie a little bit about the Armour Hotel, the history of it. You said just celebrated 100 years.
100 years. It was built in 1924. The brick was made on site on the property. It's the first brick hotel.
Is so neat.
It is cool, and it's still standing in its same, just the insides have been remodeled, and so it's been running as a hotel for all these years.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's periods of time throughout those last 100 years where it wasn't always a hotel, but for the most of its history, it's been a hotel, and it has the mineral baths, the last in the state of Tennessee that have the mineral bath in the hotel.
Is there, and I just don't know this, are there places around the country, like outside the state, that I've never heard of like this happening anywhere else. I mean, in America.
The mineral bass?
Yeah.
There's lots of mineral bass in the United States, all over the
I
place.
figured up some around Yellowstone
There
and
are
stuff like that.
You know, you got South Carolina, North Carolina. You've got Arkansas. You know, the mineral waters vary in mineral the content that they have.
Yeah.
It's unique, and every place you go is unique. That's why some people go around the country touring mineral bass.
Okay.
We just happen to have one of the most unique set of mineral waters because we have 5 different kinds.
But nobody else has 5.
Nobody else has 5.
We're the only ones
That's what
with
I
5.
thought was neat too. I didn't realize that.
And they're highly therapeutic.
Mm-hmm. So the Armor Hotel, you got food. You can stay there. Give us kind of the.
So we have rooms. We have, it's kind of like a bread and breakfast inn. So you can come there and stay. You can book some time to do the mineral baths. We do a lot of wellness therapies and different things. I'm a wellness consultant. I have a degree in natural medicine, and so I work with people. We sell our own line of essential oils and different supplements that we have there and things that you can buy. We have a dining room that we call Harvest because we try and get everything local that we can. We get a lot of our stuff from Barefoot Farmer. We shop at the local butcher, so we get local beef and pork that we get. Our eggs are local.
This is so great.
And people come in, that's one of the things, because we serve breakfast. Breakfast comes with your room. And our eggs come from Leaning Tree Farm, and they're orange. They're so full of fun. And people are like, well, I grow my own chickens, but they use Barefoot Farmers biodynamic farming on their farm, and so that's what their chickens get. And people, like...
Those eggs taste different, too.
They taste different, and they're so much better. So everything we can get is as much local or organic as we can, as it makes sense.
Their chickens are free range.
They are.
Yeah.
In my front yard.
Oh.
And one of their chickens leaves me an egg every morning.
Well, that's nice.
As a thank you.
That's
paying
paying for my bugs.
Well, you know, I really do think the eating natural, eating from your garden, eating eggs from your own chickens, beef from your own cattle, all that, you know, if you can, what is it? And you probably know this, if you can eat within 10 miles of your house, food can come from 10 miles of your house, or I'm not sure exactly, but I've always heard that's the healthiest way to eat.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, because I grew up that way. I grew up just eating what was grown.
Yeah.
And, but I think that's what keeps people feeling good and looking young. And there's something about that is a actual thing that works.
Yeah. You know, so we'll serve like biscuits and gravy. Like everybody loves biscuits and gravy, right? But I make the biscuits and we source it at a local granary, you know. And so the farmer's storehouse is where I get all my flour from. And then I buy my pork, my sausage locally, and then I make the homemade biscuits and gravy, and you know, it's just leaps and bounds ahead. So you can still have that kind of your comfort food, but with a little healthier twist. But I get people that come up that have food issues, and they come to have a retreat at the property, and it's good because they don't have to worry about what they can and cannot have.
It's amazing what an all natural, I mean, because you might think, though, this upsets my stomach. No, it doesn't. You're just eating the highly processed toxic version of it.
Right.
Yeah. And you know, and now more than ever, that spotlight's really been put on our food and our medicine, and you know, people that you wouldn't even expect now are going down that rabbit hole of medicine and how food can be used to cure yourself.
You can use chocolate to cure yourself. It's got high in magnesium.
I feel like I'm already cured.
Yeah, I believe that, because if you're having a bad day, chocolate always makes it better.
Yeah.
It's mental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but chocolate's high in magnesium. So there's really some nutritional
that's why.
benefits.
All right. So when someone comes to the Armor Hotel, obviously they're going to eat good. The rooms now, you said the inside's been remodeled, so the rooms obviously from 100 years ago, I'm sure they've had to be.
They've been enlarged, right? So in the original day, you just had a very small room, and there was a group bathroom for a toilet and shower and everything that you could use, and that's the way it was in the 1920s. It was remodeled. Every room has its own bathroom and shower and different things, and so it's been, you know, cleaned up a bit, but it's still got that old charm. Like the floor on the second story is the original wooden floor. from 100
cool.
years ago. And, and it just keeps, it's amazing, the quality and
Just
the
so everybody
craftsmanship.
knows you don't share a bathroom now.
No, you do not share about every room has its own bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we were just more open in the 20s.
Yeah. Yeah, and the baths are private, so when you book your time, you have
Yeah.
your own private bath time, and
Oh, I see.
yeah, it's not group soaking.
Now, does you have a website?
We do, thearmorshotel.com. So armorshotel.com.
Okay. You can go there and see all the stuff.
Yeah.
That's where I saw the pictures, and I was like, I wonder if you really get in them or if those are just looking baths.
Looking baths.
Yeah, book a time and you can go and enjoy a bit of history,
Yeah.
and you might come out feeling just a little bit better.
Sounds like a blast. Well, ladies, thanks for being here and staying with us the whole hour. We learned a lot.
Oh, good.
We always do when
Thank
it comes
you.
to that's what I'm saying. Red Willow Springs.
It's special.
It's weird enough to be interesting.
Yeah.
And I think
It's our new tagline.
I give it to you. Yeah.
That's your egg for the day.
Yeah. I just got in your yard and laid an egg, Rita. It's 7:59. Y'all have a great rest of your day. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be hot. Sheila, who do we have tomorrow?
We have Laura Holloway. She is doing the play Cabana, as well as Cindy Putman, and Greta Pippin with Fishing with a Mission, and Carlin Reel with Cookeville Chamber. It's a
Big
full
show
morning.
Tomorrow. We'll see you guys then. Have a great day. Bye now.
Do you